You go to California Secretary of State.
Uh-huh.
Okay. You go and you say that you want to do a corporation online. You can do it online.
Okay.
People are going to hate me because
Okay.
I'm telling you all this stuff.
All right. We'll pray for them.
Okay. Hey, there you go. Incorporated. Okay. It costs about $100 to do it. And they ask you a bunch of questions. You know, who's the director? What's the corporate name? You have to know the name up front.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the submitter? Purpose. You know, something very simple. And then after that, you sign and pay the processing fee. It'll take them a day and a half to okay it. They'll send you back an email saying your corporation is open.
But okay, so quick question. Quick question.
Uh-huh.
So when we go to the California Secretary of State, I want to open a corporation. Is that when we say C Corp versus S Corp, or do we say C Corp right there? Or do we say C?
Right there, you just do C Corp.
C Corp. Okay. And then from there, it's gonna say the names and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Now you don't want to duplicate somebody else's name.
Okay.
Yeah.
They won't let you do that. So maybe the first thing you do is figure out what name you want. Go on the Secretary of State and do a search and see if that name is being used.
Okay.
So I'm confused. If you gotta go to C Corp, you cannot go to S Corp direct.
No, you said C Corp first, and then afterwards you go to
Yes.
S Corp.
Mm-hmm. And then you just fill out a form.
So-
I'm telling you, it's not a lot of paperwork. It's just a few pieces of paper that you have to make sure you fill them out. Let's see, You know what? I'll send you all of this on your email,
Mm-hmm.
the information, and then you'll be happy to see.
So, and I don't have to pay the $800, twice, because I'm going to C Corp and after switch to S Corp. It's gonna be one time only.
One time.
A year. Okay.
Time. One time. And then after you get the C Corp, then you go to IRS.gov.
Mm-hmm.
And you fill out for EIN number. And then that's when you tell them you want S Corp. Let's see. Begin application. Corporation. Yeah. And then, let's see. And then it asks you if you want an S Corp.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. That's on the IRS.gov. Don't go to any other website. They got a lot of fraudulent websites.
Okay.
Okay, once you do all of that, after you finish answering all the questions that they ask you,
Uh-huh.
then they will give you an EIN number. Once you have the corporation papers from Secretary of State and this EIN number, you need to go to the bank and open up an account.
A business account.
Correct.
So the IRS gives the EIN number, not the state.
No, they give the corporate number.
Who gives the corporate number? Wait,
The corporate number is from Secretary of State.
Okay.
The EIN number is from the IRS.
Oh, okay. Good.
So in question, I already leased a car, like I told you, a month ago. So I'm gonna be able next year to write off, right, on the on the
In
business?
2025, yes.
Okay.
And you know how to do all that, right? That's easy. We just
Yeah.
okay. So then we're gonna probably once my wife incorporates, we're probably gonna have to do two different taxes, right? She's gonna have to do her own, and then I'll have to do
No,
my
just
own,
next year. This year from 2024, you're still doing together, right? Just next
Yes.
year. Just
Yes,
next
you
year,
still do
Rolando.
it together.
Yeah,
You still
just
do it together.
yeah, just
What happens is
Yeah.
that the corporation, it has a tax return that you have to do, but the profit or either loss has to be run to your personal taxes with a K-1.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. So.
Yeah, but yeah, next year you can do separate if I decide to do it just the business, right?
Mm-hmm.
The corporation.
And then whatever profit you get from the corporation, when you do S corp, you do what they call a pass through. So whatever you profit at, get a profit of. So say for instance, let's do this. Let me give you some numbers. Okay, your gross income is $10,000. Your expenses were $8,000.
Mm-hmm.
That $2,000 is going to be put onto your personal tax return, but you still have to fill that other tax return with the $10,000 to $8,000. You still have to do that on another tax somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
Okay. All right. So how much for last year's taxes? How much time in advance do you need? Well, we have till October or something. But when? How much time in advance do you need to
send all
to
this
send
stuff.
our to do ours?
Probably a week.
That's it. A week or so.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm really good.
Oh.
I'm really good.
That's good.
I even though I'm telling you I'm really good.
Okay.
Okay.
And I already forgot. I was gonna say a week.
Oh,
or
and
so.
that
when,
week-
when is it due by this year? October what?
15.
15.
Okay.
And that question, I heard that with S Corp, you can give a salary to yourself, right? And you pay like something, I don't know, 40%, 60, right? Something like that.
What happened now?
With I don't know. I read some place that someone said saying that when you open a S corp, you can give yourself like a salary. Like you can do like how does it called? Do you remember the rule? They have 30%, 40% rule, something like that. That you pay tax, you give you a salary, and the rest you put in the business account. You don't remember that you're
No.
talking about the S
Yeah,
corp?
no, I only heard that with S corps you give yourself a salary. Let's say you were to make $80,000, and you would give yourself a salary of $60,000. So you only pay taxes on the
Correct.
next one. Okay.
You only pay tax
Correct.
only on
Correct.
Okay. All right. All right, and you will help us with that with your advice and all that kind of stuff.
I will help you. Yes,
A little
I
bit.
will.
Thank you.
So you think maybe in September?
By September for sure. We'll have
Okay.
everything sent to you. So my wife has your email.
That's the email
She
you've been
does.
communicating. That's the one you should send everything to you, Sheila.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And normally, do you work with? Do you open corporation or you don't do that?
Yeah, I do.
And
I do.
how much do you charge for that?
I charge $1 million at least. I mean, God, dog. Oh, I don't charge no more than about $500 to do it because I know what it entails, and it doesn't take that much. Most of that money is gonna be fees I have to pay because I get a book and stuff for you guys and all kind of stuff.
So how much you
it's
said is charged? 500. Oh yeah, but you said you can do on our own, right? You can do by yourself.
Yes, yeah, you guys can do it by yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you have any questions, that okay? If I send an email, bother you?
Of course. Go ahead.
Thank you. So yeah, so let's keep in touch, and you wanna do with you, right? Right, Rolando?
Absolutely.
And you're gonna send you let you know in advance when you have everything ready to send to send to you, and you can help us with our tax before October, right?
Well, perfect. That'll be perfect.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. I think
it.
for now. Yeah.
All righty.
Thank you so much,
Alrighty.
Sheila.
Oh, you are more than welcome. I hope I helped you guys a little bit.
Oh
Yes,
yes, you
a
did.
lot,
Thank you so
and-
much, Sheila. Yeah. So you let you know in advance when you're gonna send it to you. Okay.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you,
you.
Sheila.
Have a
Have a
great
nice
day.
day. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.